What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Gabriel Bass Fishing. Today we are rebuilding a pond. As you guys can tell, there's a pond behind me. If you were following a couple of years ago, we had a pond and we had some bass and sunnies and catfish in here. But there's a big old hole right here in the bottom and a couple other holes. So since there are holes, it is non-functioning. So what we got to do is rebuild it. I didn't want to do this for a couple months because I didn't want to, work out here in the cold, but as you guys know, the weather here on Long Island is super warm, and there's no freeze. I already planted strawberries, got blueberry bush out here. These flowers are growing already. Normally they don't do that till the end of April, so we got to work with what we can before these get too big and we can't clean out this area. So let's get. So this is what we're working with. We got to get all these rocks out of here. All right, we got to try to leave all these plants. So these are that's grass. We got these flowers over here growing already, and then we got flowers here, and then more flowers back there. So we got to take all these rocks, put them here. We got to make sure the pump still works. That's under there. We got this. We got to remove the liner, shape everything again, and then we should be good to rebuild this pond. I got this. I got this plant to put here too, so we can attract some butterflies and some bees, even though I'm allergic. Alright, so after day one of redoing the pond, I managed to grab all the rocks that were around it, made a giant pile full of rock, cleaned up all this area, got the plants exposed, that way we know where the plants are and we don't destroy them. All that's left, really, right now is to remove this liner, dig up everything that I need to shape the new liner, get the new liner, get a new pump because the other one's broken. It's not even here. My dad threw it out because it was broken. So we got to get a new pump. And then after that, we will put the new liner in, put the rocks back, and then basically have a new pond, put some plants around. I got a new plan to have it in a pot right now. But yeah, this is going to look good. I can't wait until this is over. So we did have to move some things. We had these two things. We had two of these. These are for the waterfall. We have this is a runoff, I guess, drain for the pond. We had some decorations that we moved so we didn't break them, and had to move the giant bench, as you guys saw. But we have the filter here. We have this filter. It's still full of water, but we got to get the new pond. After that, we can move on. What's up, guys? Day two of the pond restoration. We got to riv up the liner and then dig the shelf around here and then get measurements and buy a new liner. So that's what we're doing today. nothing's ever easy. The liner's currently stuck back there, and I gotta get it out. So it turns out that this tree actually rooted up. It rooted up over this liner. So now there's this entire root system growing over the liner. And that's keeping this liner from coming out. So we're gonna try to not destroy the roots or cut them so this tree can still grow. We got the liner out. Am I done? Sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna help get mommy and tell her to help design this with me. Now to shape the pond, and then after that, we're gonna get the measurements and then order a new liner. All right, so this pond is now naked. Now it's naked. All that's left is dirt, a big old hole. We got some rocks, and designing a new one. So that should be fun. Okay, so we've come up with the idea. This is gonna be the end of the pond right here. This line wrapping around up until there, and cut off right here. That's gonna be where the waterfall is. And then I'm gonna leave this shelf right there and do the same cut around here, and then shelf this off down to here, which is about halfway, and then just clean this out to the sand that we had underneath it, and then we're gonna leave that shelf. So it should be fun. Let's get on it.